Here we go. Welcome to Dodgers Dogs. As part of the Dodgers Daily Network, no voice. I have no voice. First of all, we had football games last night, but then I've done about 8 interviews today.
Yeah.
Talked to one of my childhood heroes. Dodgers win the World Series. Guys, carry me, man. I need to jump on your back. I need you to carry me tonight, boys.
Go, Austin.
I can't believe it, guys. I'm sorry. Before we start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow. I can't. I mean, God, it's like, I'm telling you guys are in the group chat right here. Okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
I was bitching. I was pouting. I was crying. I was showing my ass. And I was doing it. I was probably driving y'all fucking nuts. Okay? Like, God damn it. This is why you need to go for the jugular last night. Damn it. We're letting the Yankees. That was me for about an entire hour of text messages right here.
You're a coach. Coach Barracoff and
I'm
myself
telling you, man, that
Austin's
inning
on
where
one.
we scored 5 runs, if you replayed that 1,000,000 times, that wouldn't happen again. 1,000,000 times. Wow. Somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. This is.
And if I jump in and stop you like 8,000 times, I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Go ahead. I'm just having a little ginger ale and Pepsi.
This is
Let's go,
real,
baby.
guys. For the 8th time in their franchise history, the Los Angeles Dodgers are World Series champs. This is everything that we have been fighting for, and it came in the most unlikely, unpredictable way. It's somewhat hilarious how it happened. The Dodgers, despite all of the odds, and despite, especially early in this game, they were not playing well at all.
Oh.
They found a way to win, and they showed guts, they showed resiliency, and when everything seemed like it started to fall apart, they made the right moves, they made the right plays, they put the ball in play, they got the sacrifice flies, and Walker Buehler came in and pitched a 9th inning save to close out the series against the New York Yankees. The Dodgers are once again champions of baseball. How about it? This ain't a dream. This is real life, and this is so cool.
Hey, Coach, I think if anybody who follows Dodgers Dogs is part of the Dodgers Daily Network, I've been pretty on with my analysis of the World Series at this point. I missed every single thing tonight. I'm just telling you, every single thing I thought should have happened, I would have done, I thought was going to happen. I was 0 for 500 tonight. I'm telling you. And honestly, Coach Holt, that's, I think, what's made tonight so fun is that I just had no freaking idea what was getting ready to happen next. None whatsoever.
And probably most of the time, Dave Roberts probably, I got to do this. There wasn't no damn analytics going on tonight. There wasn't any damn analytics notebook there. It was Dave Roberts showing balls. He was showing, I got a feel for this. Here's what we need to do. There's no analytics when you got Walker Buehler warming up to 2 days after he pitched. There's no analytics tonight. It was.
Or how about when Blake Trinan tells you to go back to the dugout?
Get the hell out of here. I'm staying.
Get the hell out of here.
Like I said, I got a lot of respect for Garrett Cole, too, and Booney on the other side. They did the same thing. So that was great there. But the Dodgers, we've been talking about Dave Roberts, the announcers talking about it. Roberts told them, we've been talented for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But we've never been tough. That's what we've been talking about.
Yep.
This is a tough team. Yeah, the Yankees, okay, they booted a couple of routine plays. I don't give a crap. We still had to have 2 hits to knock in 2 runs each. And that's Cole's fault he didn't cover first. He got out of that 5-0
Oh,
if he
my
covers
God,
first base.
he was pouting.
Yeah, it's 5-0 if he covers first base.
Yeah.
No, 5-5, whatever. And they came back. This is the Dodgers' entire year. The toughness from the manager, Mark Pryor, the whole coaching staff on down, these players. I love this team because Dave said it best. We've been saying this all year, Case, Austin. We've been talented for a long time. This may be the most talented team, but you're dealing with all those injuries, lost your entire pitching staff again for the second in a row, basically. And the toughness, the grind, and I think I texted you guys one time. I said the dirt daubers are coming through.
Damn
we got
right.
to going bottom of the order. These dudes are getting on base. I said we got to have our dudes at the top of the order do something, and and whatever they struggle a little bit up there. It doesn't matter. It's a team game. Walker Buehler says, "Yeah, I pitched 2 days ago. I don't give a crap. I want to win a world championship. Let's go." Hell, I'm hoping Yamamoto to get up and get warm. What the hell? Get him ready, but. Dave went for it tonight. There was no big picture tonight.
Damn right he did.
We're trying to win the damn thing.
Coach, he was nervous, dude. You see him in the ninth inning?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
we're trying to win
it's hard for to tell if a manager's nervous or not because they're just so trained to keep their emotions inside.
Yep.
But as a manager, I've been in that state tournament brink, to where, hey, second place is second place. It's the first loser. Sorry. It just is what it is. And I can tell you, when they panned it to Dave, it was like, oh, that dude's outwardly nervous right now. It was awesome, Coach.
Well, that's a great thing. That's a great move. We've talked about the stuff he's done. The guy's a great manager. He's won 2 World. Get off of it. They're not going to fire his ass. He's a great manager. He just wanted to get in. What he's gone through the last 2 years, like I've said, I've been preaching. He's a manager of the year the last 2 years. But Bueller, that's a great move. This is his side day. Coach, you know what I'm talking about, Coach. This is his day to work on the side. He was going to pitch Game 7, obviously. Yamamoto was going 6. I'm assuming if we'd got that far. Who gives a damn? They're going to go to the beach somewhere and have drinks for their kids and wives and have fun. They'll see each other in February when they go to freaking Arizona for spring training. So
absolutely.
It's just awesome. Bueller, that's so great of him. He's shown that coming back just time and time again, gotten better every game. And tonight, he said, I didn't throw a pitch till I got down there. He didn't throw a pitch until he got the bullpen. That's what I'm saying. There wasn't no damn analytics going on tonight. There wasn't any paperwork in front of Dave Robertson prior. They were like, what the hell are we going to do to win this game? Trinin's got to stay in. He's going to throw 40 pitches. We don't want to do
Trinan was on fumes.
Yes.
Absolute
What
fumes.
a performance, though. What a performance by this entire team. I'll shut up. I'm too wound up too hyped up on ginger ale and Pepsi. I'm going to shut up. Great job, Dodgers.
Austin, I ain't going to lie. I was cussing Dave's ass when he brought in Brewstar Gratterall. You guys know, that was the biggest. I was so blown up when he did because I was like, that son of a bitch is not ready for this. Nothing against Brewstar, but he's been on the show. He's not ready to execute what the Yankees make you have to do because they are not going to swing at pitches that aren't in the zone. I was blown up about that, and I was just so glad that we only gave up the 1 run, and then that next inning worked out. I mean, it was just a night to where it was just so emotional, man.
Oh, it was so emotional. And even Brewstar with that 4th ball pitch to Aaron Judge, there's an argument that technically could have been called.
It's borderline.
It's a borderline pitch that doesn't get called his way. Dave Roberts, though, made some moves that were gutsy, even going back early into this game to the point where he pulled Jack Flaherty as early as he did, and he knew that his length guys in the bullpen were not available. And he didn't know, I'm sure he had no idea how he was going to get through these games, especially with a lot of their pitchers giving up a lot of base runners, throwing a lot of pitches to the point where it got to the point where you bring in a Brewstar Gratterall in the 6th inning or something like that, and then all of a sudden during that 6th inning you have to turn to a Blake Trinan who is your last high leverage guy that you have, and then it's a question of, okay, it's a fairly tight game. I have no idea what we're going to do to get to the finish line at that point.
They didn't either.
And then for Dave Roberts to go and make that decision with 2 runners on and Giancarlo Stanton coming to the plate with Blake Trinan to look him in the face and make the correct decision there, whether to pull him or whether to keep him into the lineup. Because I think most analytics would say pull him at that point, but there's really not a lot of people that you would pull him for at that point. He went with
the trust tree.
He was absolutely in the trust tree. That was a gutsy decision that Dave Roberts made that 100% was able to work out, and then going to Walker Buehler at the end was another gutsy decision that he made. He was nervous, but he has earned it. And now you look at the big picture of Dave Roberts and his managerial career with all the wins that he's accumulated. He now has 2 World Series championships to his name. He will be the Dodgers manager for at least the next 2 seasons at the very least. Very likely far longer than that, in which case he's going to have the chance to accumulate a lot more wins. This is a legacy game for him. This is a legacy game for all of these players on this Dodgers. The Dodgers are World Series champions. It was gutsy. They got a little bit of help. Actually, not a little bit. A lot of help from the New York Yankees. If Garrett Cole covers first base, Friday would have been Game 6. Instead, Friday morning, People are going to be dancing in the streets for the parade that's going to be happening for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
No doubt about that, Coach. And hey, let's back up so I don't forget this.
Right.
Okay. You talk all the time about how one game affects the next. One decision affects your entire snowball of pitching for the next game.
Right.
I want to back up to Landon Knack's ass, man.
Yes.
That dude came in adverse situations. The Dodgers did not win the game, but he knocked down 4 innings, and he kept that game close enough to where Luke Weaver, Clay Holmes, and who's the other one from the Cubs? Say it again?
Yeah.
Leiter. They all three had to pitch last night,
Yes.
Coach.
Yes.
That is so in a large way. Landon, I hope you're watching the show, okay?
Yes, sir.
Landon Knack went a long ways in helping the Dodgers win the World Series in
There's
what
no
he did
doubt.
last night because he helped greatly win tonight's game.
There's
So
no
did
doubt
Ben
about it.
Kasparius.
There's no doubt about it. He manned up. He's a man.
He did.
He proved to himself, the staff, all those guys in the dugout over there. I'll take it, whatever. Yeah, we're getting our ass handed to us. I'm taking it. I'm gonna eat up as many ounces as I can to save the pen. I love Dave's decision.
When he kept it close, so they had to keep their high leverage arms in.
And those guys weren't as good tonight. Holmes and them
that's what
were
I'm saying.
They were not.
Right.
It's the first time he's thrown 3 days in a row. That's big. He wasn't as sharp. Their bullpen was not as sharp tonight. That's a great move by Dave to getting Flaherty out. Because he gave up some runs early, but the bottom line is he's got some length for Game 7. If you get it, later on in the series, Flaherty's ready to go. That's the other part.
Great point.
That's a good way to look at it. He's going, okay, I'm going to get him out. If we get into Game 7, Flaherty is a starter. He can give us some length if we need it. So even Game 6 maybe, with the day off, but probably not. But Game 7, he would have given you some length there. So it was a right move, and it could have been a good, again, now they're going to have a damn parade on Friday and then Saturday. What the hell?
How about
party
that?
Yeah.
Go to L.A. and party up. But anyway, no, that Landon Knack, what those guys did, they ate up those innings right there because I was sitting there thinking tonight, I'm like you guys. Of course, I'm like Casey. I'm a coach. I'm negative all the damn time. Where's Coach Barrett? Hey, by the way, he called 7-6. The guy's a damn genius. I hope
He
he's
sure as
watching.
hell did, Coach.
Actually,
I know his
he
mom's
called
watching.
8-6. I want to put that on the record. He called 8-6.
Yes, he
just
did.
one
He
run
called
off.
it.
But
We were down
the coach
5-0.
called it. Coach called it when it was 5-0.
Austin,
Yes. He called it when it's 5-0. He called it 8-6. Yes, he damn sure did. Mrs. Barrakoff, I hope you're watching. We love your son. I'm glad
we
you're
love
watching.
your son.
Yes,
we love your
do.
son. He is the eternal optimist.
Yes, he is.
And he had adverse conditions tonight because he was not getting positive text messages from Coach Holtney tonight. He had to fight against that.
Hey, the negative comes out of coach. We're total negativity until we win, then we're total positive. Whatever.
Absolutely.
No, he brought us down to earth. Said 8-6 we're going to win. So we won 7-6. So Coach Barrakoff's a man, and I know he's watching. If not, I know his mom's watching. We love both of you, and great Dodger win. But no, great decisions there. The pitching. But as I'm sitting there watching, Case, I'm like you and Austin probably, and Coach Barrakoff. I'm going, I don't know. Is the bullpen going to be able? If we get beat tonight.
What's going? Yeah.
Here's the other part I was thinking. We did the bullpen game yesterday. We've seen one good bullpen game. The other have sucked, honestly. Because that's why nobody does those. I'm thinking,
they're too hard.
I was telling somebody today, they asked me, well, hey, what do you do bullpen? I said, even if we were down 2-1, or if it's 2-1 instead of 3-0, we got to do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
No matter what
especially without Evan Phillips.
Yes, we still had to do the bullpen game no matter what it was. Luckily, we were up 3-0 and could take an ass beating and come back from it. But if it's 2-1 and you still got to do, you have to do a bullpen game. Like we said a long time ago when Dave first did this, it's not a good choice, but it's the right choice. He did it. The bullpen, all those guys they called upon to get in there and do their thing. The Dodgers didn't hit well, not what they're capable of hitting this tournament. I'm not, we can't sugarcoat that part, but they were opportunistic. The Yankees gave them something. We got two run singles in that situation.
We did.
You still got to get base hits. They can.
Teo still has to come through. Freddie still has to come through.
Yes, they still had to.
You still have to hit the 2 sack flies.
So I don't want to hear how much crap you gave us. You made some mistakes. We took advantage of it. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for us losing all those damn pitchers either. Nobody feeling sorry for anybody. You make a mistake, we make you pay for it. Great job.
Absolutely. Coach, and and Austin, as Coach always says, bottom line is the Dodgers just simply made more winning plays on offense. They put the ball in play. Coming into this game, or Game 3, they had more hits than they did strikeouts. So they were hitting home runs, yes, but they were putting the ball in play more than the Yankees were. We saw that tonight. do not overlook, and this guy has taken shit all season long from the Dodgers. As a matter of fact, he got crap on our pregame show from some of the fans. Gavin Lux nutted up, and he hit a fly ball. And again, Aaron Judge, how terrible was he? Not only the pop-up, the play that people are going to forget that's going to go completely unnoticed is on that fly ball to Gavin Lux. There is no way anybody should take third base on that fly ball. Aaron Judge just kind of Cadillac it. The next thing you know, I think it was Will Smith is running to third base, and I'm like, holy smokes. That was a horrendous play by Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
But not only did Gavin Lux get the tying run in, he also advanced the winning run to third. And on the road, you have to take the lead. That was huge.
That was absolutely huge. Yeah, man, my heart was beating for Gavin Lux because of the negativity, because of what his story has been this season. His story this season was he was coming back from injury, and he was the heir apparent shortstop to this Dodgers team. Things did not work out well for Gavin Lux. He got moved off of shortstop, was forced into that second base role, and grinded for a long time during this season, to the point where we had very serious conversations about him potentially needing to be sent back to Oklahoma City.
He was about 3 games away.
He was a couple of games away, found a way to get back into that. And then during this postseason, again, it was a struggle for Gavin Lux to get started. But he, in the biggest moments, didn't go out there and was swinging out there first pitch. He went out there, grinded at that bat, found a pitch that he could drive and be unselfish and get the Dodgers to have a tie ball game. That was patient, that was clutch, and that was exactly the moment that Gavin Lux and this Dodgers team needed. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for stories like that. And even at what you mentioned with what happened with the Landon Knack during the previous game, that was so important. That's the exact same thing that Brent Honeywell did during the New York Mets series.
It absolutely
completely overlooked. There's so many performances outside from the main superstars. And what made this series so fascinating is Shohei Ohtani did practically nothing throughout the course of the series.
He
was not the person that drove this team. Obviously, you get a ton of help from FreddieFreeman. He is the World Series most valuable player. Well-deserved. Beyond well-deserved for what he was able to do this series. Throughout this postseason run, though, you got a team effort with contributions from all over the place. That made this team so fun. And like Joe Davis said, and like what we've been preaching for a long time, those margins made all of the difference in this series.
Yankees have negative margins. They hit home runs, but they have negative margins.
There were so many opportunities for the Yankees to take advantage of the Dodgers during this series because the Dodgers did not play their A game throughout the World Series. But what they did do is they played the margins. They did the small things better than what the Yankees did, and that allowed them to win this series. Super happy for the team, super happy for the players that I've gotten to interact with, and for all of the fans of Los Angeles Dodgers. There's going to be a parade on Friday, and for the parade that you did not get to experience in 2020, for those who weren't alive back in 1988, the last time the Dodgers won a World Series, which I know I wasn't alive for, you have an opportunity for the first time in your life to go celebrate a World Series parade, celebrating a Dodgers World Series victory. That is cool.
Not only did let me back up, okay? Let's go back to spring training. All right, you've said this 100 times on our shows throughout the season. Gavin Lux has all of, 10 days at shortstop, right? Which isn't near long enough to get comfortable. We all know that. But one thing that we have always bitched and moaned about, all of us, is that we love Dave, but he doesn't have a big enough bottom line. He just, it's like he plays the big picture, and so in the postseason, that big picture doesn't work, right? Okay, so if you go back to that Gavin Lux deal where they said, you know what, Gavin, this isn't good enough. We're sorry you had the ACL, but we just went and got Shohei Ohtani, Tyler Glasnow, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and that ain't it for shortstop, okay? So you can either sit around and pout about it, or you can go freaking play second base and win a World Series. That bottom line decision right there, 10 days into spring training, to me, set the tone that, by God, boys, we're in this to win a World Series, and you just can't get your feelings hurt Either get it figured out or get the hell out of here. That's what that did for me.
It started, like I said, 10 days into spring training. Like I
Yes.
said, not only is you're not going to be the shortstop, get your butt over to second base, and you're going to learn on the major league level. I talked to this about Jackson Holiday because
Yeah.
it's close to our heart. Case, he's a Stillwater kid. Yeah, you're going to second base because Gunnar Henderson's a rookie of the year and he's a freaking stud.
Right.
So you're going to go play second. And by the way, you're going to do it while you're playing in the major league. So same thing that Gavin went through. You know, Gavin's my favorite player. You know.
Oh,
I'll go there
absolutely.
again. But
Absolutely.
anyway,
We love Gavin.
but the dude had to, like we said, like you and Austin said a while ago, he was close going back to Oklahoma City. Then he ends up being our best damn hitter the second half
Yeah.
of the year, and he's hitting 3-hole. So a credit to him as a person, as a player, and a young man. But also think back to Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
He made a tough decision 10 days.
Had to. They all did.
Instead of just out there enjoying Arizona and the sunshine, and hey, we got all these, we got it's Otani here, so Yamamoto. Look,
Yeah.
I got 3 MVPs top of the order.
Oh, we can
Instead
make
of
that
sit-
decision in June. We got
yeah.
time.
Instead of sitting
No.
out there chilling out, he's making a tough decision 10 days in. That should be all you need to know about our manager. Get off his ass. He's won it. This dude's probably going to make the Hall of Fame as a manager because
Yep.
of what he's done. But what he's done in the last 2 years, I'll say it again for the 1,000th time, Case.
Yeah.
He should be the manager of the year the last 2 years, what he's
Yep.
been dealt with as far as the pitching staff. But he
Yep.
proved it over and over. The players, he said it best. I'm so glad he said it to those announcers because we've been saying the same thing. This is the greatest Dodger team I've ever seen, as well as being the most talented. But they've been talented for a long time, just like Dave said. But now they're the toughest they've ever been. And they prove it. I don't care what happened. And the Yankees I don't give a crap. They still had to get base hits. You still had to Walker Buehler come in with 2 days rest off of being a start. He wasn't just throwing 30 pitches. He was on a start, a lengthy start. It just, you look at it, this team is so gritty, so dirt. In case you know how I am, I'm old. Dirt daubers, man. Give me
why
those
you like
dirt daubers.
me.
I want that dirty hat. It's kind of turned this side.
That's why you
a
like
bunch
me.
Of damn dirt. You can't even see the LA. I want that dirt on it. You know, as your dad used to say, blowing snot when they come out of the bullpen. Yeah, like a bull coming out of a chute. I want some snot flying as they come out. That's his team. You know, this isn't La La Land's pretty boys. This is a gritty, talented team led by a great manager and a great staff and a great front office all the way to the top.
Let's not forget that the manager himself is super, super, super gritty. Hey, guys, we have 2 super chats. Roy Song, again, coming through, guys. Roy is a rock star. 1999, he says, let's go, gents. Does Flaherty need 5 days rest? Because second time this happened on 4 days. Won't be a downer. We won, so that's all that matters. Thanks for the ride, Casey, Coach, and Austin. You guys are the best. No, Roy, you're wrong. We are second best because you are the best. We can't tell you how much this. I know you guys that I'm looking at here. It's amazing, just the ground floor that we built this thing off of, and it's because of guys like Roy, right?
Oh, 100% because of guys like Roy and guys that have been there through all of the difficult shows that we've had to go through. I think
Yes.
you guys, a lot of you guys were there last season when Casey went on after the 3-game sweep against Arizona. And that was not a fun show for
No, it
Casey to
wasn't.
be able to do at all. But you guys stuck through with you stuck through during the offseason. You stuck through during their coverage with the minor leagues, which is some of the stuff that Casey and I are probably the most proud of with what we're able to do and bring some light to that. It is because of you guys and your support for this channel that we're able to do stuff like this. So Roy, so grateful for that. Speaking to Jack Flaherty, I don't know exactly what was going on. He did not have his stuff today. I'm glad
It's
Dave
just him.
Roberts
He's
made
a
the
roller
decision
coaster.
Yep.
that he did. He's going to be a free agent during the offseason, which has officially started now that the Dodgers have won a World Series. Right now, he's not going to care about that. He's going to be celebrating with this Dodgers team for the next couple of days. And then we'll have some conversations, offseason stuff coming up. But the Dodgers won it. I'm glad they won it today. So then we all don't have to worry Friday night going into that game.
Yeah.
Because I don't
I know I
experience
didn't want a
that.
Game 6.
No.
I know we were all trying to play cool cat on that. I didn't. I was like, hell no, I don't want no. I didn't want a Game 5. But hey, guys, we have another super chat. Jason Soretti, man, way to come through, dude. This is, guys, I'm about to faint right here. Jason Soretti.
You drink a lot of ginger ale too?
$50, man. Hell yes, job finished. What a way to do it. Walker, effing Bueller.
Yes.
So happy for that kid.
Yes.
Walker effing Bueller. God almighty, guys. What a stud.
Bueller, anyone?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Everyone.
Everyone. Walker Bueller, yes.
Walker Bueller, give me one, right?
Walker
dang,
Bueller didn't
man.
need anyone else.
Coach, I'm telling you, I sat 30 feet from home plate watching him suck his ass off in Oklahoma City, dropping F-bomb after F-bomb after F-bomb for everybody there to hear.
Yeah. When was that again?
That was in August.
Yeah. That was what, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
That's why he's who he is, Case. I go back to when he tore the damn trash can up against the Padres. He comes to the dugout, starts throwing shit, and let it fly, and we turned right around and won that. He got some runs right after that. I'm not saying that's a big deal, but hey, this guy is tough. Good Lord, it's like this entire team.
How about the 3-2 curveball?
Yes.
To who was it? Wells, first batter of the ninth inning. I mean, are you kidding me?
Dude was he was dirty that last.
I mean, that's balls, Coach.
Yes, and confidence.
Oh,
Will's confident. Who the hell called it? Whatever is confidence.
How about Will?
Yeah, but
how about Will?
Yes, not hitting a lick. Bless his heart out. I know he's a better offensive player than he showed, which a lot of guys were. They didn't show well offensively in the World Series, but every time he got an opportunity, took advantage of it. The pitchers, I mean, had their moments. It was damn good. To go up 3-0 was all pitching. We know that's how they got up 3-0. Case you don't win 4 if you don't win 3. Hell, you don't win 4 if you don't win 1. So everything that the pitchers, all the way like you mentioned Landon Knack earlier, that Austin mentioned, all the things that accomplished. My turtleneck guy, I love that dude, man. I'm gonna give me a turtleneck the next time I see you guys. I'm gonna have one on. But anyway, all the things those accomplishments there, that all snowballs into this whole deal. They went for it tonight. Hey, if we some reason something screwy happens, you get beat tonight. Hey, it is what it is. You're going to rely on your starting. We had the advantage in starting pitching. I can talk about this because it shit ain't going to happen. Now, we had the advantage on starting pitching in the 6th and 7th game with Yamamoto and Bueller, right? We would have the advantage there. So I can talk about it like I know what the hell I'm talking about because it ain't happening now. But,
Absolutely.
But I didn't feel that bad. Even if we'd lost, I said, okay, whatever. We got Yamamoto and Bueller.
Just like I can talk about how bad OU sucks because we never have to play them anymore.
That's right. Last time we played them, we beat their ass, Case.
OU sucks ass.
Yeah, last time
I can say that they're not in our conference anymore.
Yeah, tell them to get the hell out of here. But anyway, I'll shut up. I know you guys are. I just get on here and I love the baseball aspect. You know me, Case. I'm the old man. Coach. I'm sitting there going, Dave don't have it. There ain't no analytics crap sitting in Dave Roberts tonight in prior. What the hell we got to do to finish this game off? What are we going to do?
I name it. We're winning tonight, boys.
It's Hudson coming back. Hudson threw 40-something freaking pitches or something last night, did he? He's down there warming up. Love those dudes. I love every one of those kids. They're all kids to me because I'm an old fart. I love those kids. Dave's a kid to me. Hell, they're all kids to me unless they're, old man. Unless they're older than 66, they're kids to me. So I love those guys.
I love Smalley. He was the smart one, Coach.
I got a text from Smalley now, by the way. I got a text from Smalley.
Here's Smalley. Hey, Coach, what are we going to do for Game 6? Here's Coach Holt. Hell, I don't know. There's not going to be a Game 6. We're going to win it right here, damn it, right?
They're not handing out any damn hardware tonight. Remember that state tournament in 89?
Yeah, absolutely.
I looked at you guys and said, I don't see any damn trophies been handed out tonight.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow night, so don't worry about it.
That's tomorrow night.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Austin, I think
Austin needs to talk. I need to shut up.
Yeah, no, we're good, Coach. Hey, I think there's a case that could be made. Yes, Glass now was great. Yes, Shohei Ohtani, the 50-50 was incredible, the most incredible season we've ever seen. Yes, Jack Flaherty did get the win in Game 1. Yes, Yoshinobu Yamamoto was absolutely lights out in Game 2.
Yep.
All of that was wonderful, and it all put the Dodgers in position to where they had the home field advantage, which mattered, right? But I think there's a case to be said that the single biggest offseason acquisition the Dodgers made as far as winning the World Series goes was Kike Hernandez.
Okay.
And then maybe the second biggest acquisition was Tommy Edman.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't notice him at shortstop. You know why? Because it's like an umpire. You don't notice your shortstops when they're doing their job, right? Those two acquisitions, I can't, and that just goes to one of them's a trust tree move by Andrew Friedman. We trust Kike in the big moments. Yep. And the second one is we need a dynamic type player. They knew who they wanted to go get. Those are those margins you talk about, Austin. and they were huge.
There are two dynamic type players, a little bit of a different type of player that the Dodgers can throw out there in comparison to some of their big guys, to some of the guys that can hit for power, that maybe have a little bit more swing and miss. They were also so incredibly crucial to this Dodgers team, which this offense, it did deal with a lot of injuries throughout the course of the season. You know who are two guys who stepped up and filled in holes exactly where the Dodgers needed them, whenever they needed them. When Max Muncy goes down at third base, you know who's there all the time. Kike Hernandez filled in that hole. He was playing center field a lot during this World Series.
Yep,
when
right.
Miguel Rojas went down at shortstop, you know who was filling in at
Tommy
shortstop?
Edman.
It was Tommy Edman that was doing that. And not only that, they were doing a lot of those small things correctly. They were putting the ball in play quite a bit. They weren't striking out as much. And that defensive versatility, as well as that ability to not swing and miss as much. And obviously, Kike Hernandez struggled through the first part of the season. He is another animal when it comes to the postseason. And at that point, just give up all of the analytics and stuff. And I'm the one saying that with Kike Hernandez and all of that stuff because of what he's been able to do through this postseason. They're two dynamic, fun players, and they were crucial. Those crucial decisions. That decision from Andrew Friedman to say, hey, we're going to go out and we're going to bring back Kike Hernandez instead of Emmanuel Margot, which was the option that they had.
Absolutely.
Because Margot was part of that race.
I was a mad son bitch when they got him. I was like, I don't want that guy. I want, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
And so it was part of the knowledge of what he's going to do during the postseason and the realization or the knowledge of what Kike Hernandez could do defensively as far as providing a lot of positional versatility. It came up crucial to this Dodgers team. They were two of the key players throughout this World Series that came up with the hits. They are a huge part of why the Dodgers were able to get to the World Series and win the World Series. Two underrated guys, two unexpected heroes, yet they came up in the clutch. They came up big time and time again throughout this postseason.
Guys, we have another super chat from Roy Song. 1999. Roy Song.
We're going to have to send him a shirt or something.
I'm going to send Roy Song a hat. I'm going to get his address. Matter of fact, hey, Roy, get on my DodgersDaily@gmail.com and send me your email address, and I would love to send you a Dodgers Daily hat. So go ahead and do that, and I'll send that in the mail. But hey, 1990, yeah, that hat right there.
That's a beautiful looking hat right there.
I got a couple of brand new ones in there. I can send it out as soon as I get your address.
Yes.
Hey, Buehler saving the game is reminiscent of, this is a good point, of Orel also saving it in the last game in 1998. It's also Freddie and Gibby, and it's Walker and Orel. Man, there's just so many idiosyncrasies like that. It's just amazing, isn't it?
It's grittiness. You know, 1988, the Dodgers did not even have a left-hander on the staff. Earl come in, he got the save there, and you know, you see that. I think I texted you guys tonight. We're supposed to hate the Giants because we're Dodger fans, but I really didn't. I always loved Bochy. I love the comment. Bumgarner pissed me off, but what a guy. I think I texted you guys. This is Madison Bumgarner type stuff. With when Buehler come back in right there. That's respect that I have for that guy. Yeah, he pissed me off a lot because he was the Giants or whatever. There's a lot of stuff goes, but Buehler showed that right there. But it's just like Hershiser did back in 1988. There was so much. Everybody wanted to go there because the game-winning home run. Of course, that's the first grand slam ever to win a World Series game. But it's the same thing and same exact time. Are you freaking kidding me? 8:37 p.m. West Coast time.
Yeah, unbelievable.
You know, Fernando. Oh my God, Fernando's looking down on us. There's no doubt in my mind that we were going to win. You know, with Fernando hanging over us and looking at us, rest his soul. You know, the great Dodger of all time, and everybody had him on their sleeve right there. But there were just so many things going on there in 1988, and what the Dodgers were doing, and you know, you kept saying the Yankees They never forced a game 6. Well, they still haven't because they got their
Still
ass beat in
haven't.
game
Still
5. So that's still intact. There's still nobody ever come back from 3-0. That's still intact. So I didn't want them making history on us because I've seen Reggie Jackson hit 4 straight home runs. Austin wasn't born yet then, but I saw that damn thing with my own 2 eyes, me and Rex, and I was pissed off. Casey was about 3 years old. I don't know how old he was.
4.
You weren't even
1977.
He's 4. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
You
it's
were
4.
Trust me, me and Rex watched it. We were pissed off. So, but that was just so many parallels right there of coming in, guys doing what they had to do. In case you said it best a long time ago, the Dodgers won the preseason with Yamamoto and Ohtani and the signings, and they won the trade deadline by a long shot. And look around real quick. Austin just mentioned this. Look around. Both of you mentioned this. Look at who they got right there.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think they'll win it. I don't know if the Dodgers win.
Without Edman, hell no, they don't
No,
win.
I don't think we don't win with it.
Hell, they're not in the World Series without Tommy Edman.
Well, if we don't have Flaherty, we got 2 starters, right? So
Yeah.
that ain't worth a damn. So we got 2 starters and 2 bullpen games.
Without Kopech, they might not win tonight's game.
That's right. Without Kopech, that's true. He came in early. So
Yeah.
there's so many things going on. But go to Andrew Friedman. I mean, all those dudes, all the advanced scouts. I guess they still have advanced scouts now, don't they? With all the damn video, they still have those guys running around scouting.
Matter of fact, Jack Murphy communicated on one of my Will Smith, Jack Murphy, one of the pro scouts that I interviewed last offseason. Awesome dude, played for Oklahoma City. He actually communicated with one of my posts today, so yeah.
Those cats are doing great work.
They're unbelievable.
From the top of the guys we don't even see. You see Dave Robertson, Mark Pryor, and all those guys on the major league staff. Henny, our boy, who's getting moved up to Oklahoma City, by the way.
By the way, he sent me a message today. He said one more. That was the only thing he was concerned about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hen Dog, that's his boys right there. He's brought a lot of those guys up to the Tulsa Nays with Oklahoma City. Couldn't be happier for him. Not crazy about the comments, but that's another show. We'll do that some other time. But Henny's up there. But this organization is amazing. We know it. Not only we love the Dodgers, but people need to, I mean, we do, because you of course, you and Austin are great with the minor league stuff. Austin up there at Great Lakes, oh my God, he's right on top of all these kids as they come through there and move up, and you got it. I'm just a baseball coach in Oklahoma, gets on there because I'm a fan, starts talking shit about baseball. I don't know. I don't know all the names, all that stuff. I'll go to Tulsa and watch games. I'll go to Oklahoma City and watch games. You guys are the smart guys. I'm just a guy who loves the Dodgers.
Hey, you know that one guy? And you typically speak, we know that one guy you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I love the Dodgers, and I love baseball, and I know you guys are the same way, so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Coach,
and Coach, I think that brings up a really crucial point.
Before you get into that, Austin, I need to get to this. Scarecrowds just sent a $49.99 super chat. $49.99, guys. We've made $139.97 on super chats tonight.
I'm glad that I'm getting a little low on ginger ale. So
I need to be the one paying for it. That's for damn sure. Hey, he says, appreciate all of y'all's hard work. Coach, I can't tell you how many times you woke up at 6:15 and recorded shows with us. I mean, we were gritty too.
Yes.
With all the shows, right? I hope this doesn't sound douchey or whatever, but we did work hard to put together as best information as we. Yes.
It was all for the right reasons, Case. We
Yes.
did it because we love baseball. We love the Dodgers. We love each other. And Austin's doing.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's doing great work up there. He does the minor leagues at the Great Lakes, and Coach Barrikoff, my dude. I mean,
he's a dude.
We got
isn't
to
he?
come down and watch him coach some hoops. We got to yell at the coach for not,
I'm
not
going
running
tomorrow.
the right play. I know he's watching.
I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, you're going tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow, Coach Barrikoff. I'm sorry. I'm gonna come down and watch a Tuesday night game down there sometime and watch him coach him up.
You are at the top of that comment where it says appreciate all your hard work.
Yes.
Nobody works harder than you, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you, brother.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate this platform. I appreciate everything that comes with this. And it is because each one of us loves the game of baseball.
Yes.
It is because we love the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it is because of the organization that has built up a culture that has been so great to us. I get to experience this firsthand with a lot of games. This past year, I went to about 40 different games, traveling at least an hour there and an hour back to each one of the Great Lakes games that I was going to. And there is a culture that builds up within this organization that is special.
You saw it.
With this Dodgers win, and this was what I was referring to with what Coach was talking about a little bit earlier. it is not just about the guys. This World Series was not just about the guys that the Dodgers traded for, or the guys that the Dodgers signed in the offseason, or even the 40 guys that were on the Major League roster. This is an organizational wide effort to help them push and win a World Series. It took guys to come up from this system to be able to come and fill innings. It took a Justin Robleski to come up during the season and provide the Dodgers during quality innings. It took an Andy Pages who to step up and play center field, even though it was a little bit of a struggle defensively in center field. He was able to provide a center field option for this Dodgers team throughout the course of the season. It took Andrew Friedman making the right moves. It took Dave Roberts and the coaching staff, both at the major league level and at the minor league level, to get these guys fundamentally ready to where they were able to develop guys that ended up making the major leagues, to get a Ben Casparius ready who provided some key outs, and that's been absolutely a phenomenal development for 100%. Him, for this organization. This entire organization has built a culture, and I know there's been a lot of criticism for years about this Dodgers culture because they haven't finished the job, finished the World Series. This culture is worth keeping. This culture is worth continuing to help build, and this organizational effort, this organizational push to win a World Series was all of the rewards. You felt that tonight with what they're able to do with the guys that were on the field. Just absolutely phenomenal. And I think that's important to keep in mind. It's not just the 26 guys that were on the World Series roster. It took an organizational approach to get them to that point to where they're going to win a World Series, which is why every single aspect of an organization matters. And for years, the Dodgers have paid attention to every single aspect of their organization, to the fine details, to feeding their players at the minor league level when nobody else was feeding their players to the extent that the Dodgers were, to doing those small things, to taking care of people. I've seen it personally, and it's phenomenal. And ultimately, that helped attract free agents to come to Los Angeles and build a World Series winning team. 2024 is a World Series winning year, and I still can't believe it.
Let me go even further on piggyback on that, what you just said, Austin. Congratulations to Travis Barber, who's taking another position inside the organization.
Yes, absolutely.
He was the AAA manager that got Ben Casparius ready.
Yes.
The AAA manager that kept Landon Knack. And all these guys that we saw had to help. Edgardo Henriquez, Andy Pages. He kept them going. Emmanuel Burris, the hitting coach. Congratulations. Justin DeFreitas, Doug Mathis, the AAA pitching coaches. They deserve credit. They deserve their name to be read off. So Travis Barber, Doug Mathis, Justin DeFreitas, Emmanuel Burris, the hitting coach, Scott Hennessy, the AA manager, okay, Duran Olinger and Ryan Dinnick, the AA pitching coaches. They deserve a hell of a lot of credit, okay? Going down to I'm going to let you have the Great Lakes team organization, but going down to Single A, John Shoemaker, I mean, he's the most professional. He taught all these people what the Dodgers culture actually is when they were at that level. He's a big reason why everybody knows what the Dodgers culture is. Sean Coyne, Ramon Troncoso. There's so many people down the line. I want to make sure I get all their names in there because they deserve so much credit. Juan Apodaca, who won a championship. Kevin LaChance, who was one of the coaches on the championship of the Complex team. All of these people work together to create the product. And when you're talking about all the different levels, they all had a hand in Edgardo Henriquez making the World Series roster. Go ahead and mention all the Loons guys, but I want to make sure and get their names out there.
Manager Jair Fernandez, hitting coach Okoye Dixon, and pitching coaches Dave Anderson and Richard De Los Santos all need to be credited for their contributions over the years, getting this organization ready, and even dating back to some guys like a crucial piece to Andy Pages' development was Austin Chubb and what he continues to do throughout this organization. There are a lot of guys behind the scenes, so many guys behind the scenes that are helping push this
Rob Hill, the minor league pitching coordinator, can't leave him off.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So many guys that you have to name that are part of this World Series championship run that have put all their effort into this. They deserve as much credit as these guys do.
They absolutely do, Coach. Hey, and you know, there's a saying that you're only as strong as your weakest link, right? And so, like, if you can make your weak links better than the other team's weak links, then those are the margins we're talking about, right? So I think it would be pretty unanimous if you asked what the Dodgers' weakest link would be. It'd be Max Muncy's defense at third base. Okay, we've seen it not be good at times. I tell you what, man, that dude played good defense at third base in the World Series. He was not a weak link. And whenever you flip that over on the other side, Aaron Judge absolutely killed the Yankees on defense tonight. I mean, he cost them 6 runs tonight. If you count the one where he allowed Will Smith to advance to third on Gavin Lux's fly ball. Juan Soto was terrible in the outfield. So the Dodgers made their weakest links better than the Yankees' weak links.
Well, you always want your guys do whatever you can do to help the team win. You know,
yes.
It's like basketball. I can't shoot with a crap. Okay, but go block it, go rebound, play defense, get some assists. There's ways you can help the team win without a lot of people not seeing it. The same thing you're talking about right there. Muncy was nails at third base. How many good plays? I mean, we worried early about Gavin Lux's defense. I know when
he was
first
good.
Moved to second, he played great during
made a nice play throwing it to second tonight.
Yes,
yeah,
backhand, makes some good stuff. And Edmund can play anywhere. I mean, it's just a big credit to those kids that, you know, I don't know. You know, like I said, Lux, they're looking for him to send him back to Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Dude ain't going anywhere. He's fixing to put a big ass ring on his hand, you know, now, and he earned it. But he showed up when it counted. Again,
them suckers are big too, Coach. I've seen one.
God, they're big. They'll get one of those two.
I saw Charlie O'Brien's. It was huge.
Like, yes. Well, Fairview High School had one you can put 2 fingers in. It's damn big. You know, I mean, they'll get one, but they earned this one. I mean, this was, like I told you, I still believe, Case, and I may be wrong, and this is just my opinion. The Dodgers and the Padres were the best teams in Major League Baseball.
They were, absolutely they were.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That was a tough series, but that got the Dodgers ready for what they were fixing to go into. The Mets and the Padres were probably the 2 hottest teams in Major League Baseball second half of the year. That's who they had to go through to get to the Yankees. The Yankees didn't have to go through that to get there. They went through a couple of good seasons. They didn't go what the Dodgers went through. There's that grittiness, that grinding, oh my God. Like I said, nobody's ever heard of a freaking bullpen game in the World Series or the League Championship. We had to do it because we had to.
Down 2-1?
Yes, you're down 2-1
against the best offensive team in baseball.
It's 2-1 against the Padres on the road. Oh yeah, hell, throw a bullpen game, and we shove it up
Ryan
their
Brazier,
butt.
you're going to start the game. Here you go, boy.
Yeah, we shove it up their butt. Now a couple of bullpen games weren't pretty, but that one was big.
Well, that was the one that mattered the most.
Yeah, that was the one that kept us in.
Because if you lose that one, you're done.
You're not. We're not having this show tonight. We're all asleep right now, and somebody else is celebrating. But anyway, it's just been a great run. And we talked about, I know we've all talked about this from day one in the start of the season, even before it started. The Dodgers are all in. It's World Series championship or bust.
It was. Dave Roberts acknowledged that.
Yes.
He even acknowledged he might have got fired if they lost to the Padres.
And he may be right.
He hit that head on.
Hell, he may be right. He might be. We addressed that.
We did. We had to.
I didn't think he earned it, but I didn't think he deserved it. But it damn sure could have happened. Should have lost the Padres. So, you know, it's just a great accomplishment. These guys, they're amazing. Again, the analytics stuff is totally awesome, and it's great to have. As a coach, I loved having spray charts. You know, I always had the spray charts for me. We'll adjust our defense the way this guy hits the ball. You know, I mean, we all had some sort of analytics, not like what they got now. What Austin has probably over there, he's probably got a stack of books in front of him right now and stuff that I have no clue what he's talking about. But that's the part I loved about tonight is like,
absolutely.
I can see him and Pryor talking, going, what the hell are we getting? What we got?
Yeah.
We got the lead.
Yeah, I don't need a chart. I know I got Trinan and Buther left, and I don't need a chart to know they're throwing the last.
Exactly. I don't need anything about matchups. There's no matchup.
I don't need to know anything. I know they're throwing the last 3 innings. You can throw the charts in the trash can.
I don't care if somebody's hitting 500 off of them.
I don't care. That's who's throwing the last 3 innings. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Austin, probably one of the best parts of tonight. I said it as soon as they got Ohtani. If you can just get that first World Series, it will relax everybody, and now you might win 3 or 4 in the next 5 years. That's what's so beautiful about this is the Dodgers weren't necessarily even to set up to win the World Series this year. They're set up to win like 5 of them. I mean, there's nobody to say they won't be the best team. And now the best team doesn't always win in baseball. We know that. Well, I'm euphoric right now, so I'm kind of talking out my ass a little bit.
They did this year, by the way. I'll just say that. Okay.
Do what? Say it again.
The best team won this year. I'll just say that.
They did, but the best team doesn't always win.
You're
So
right.
I mean, I need to
You're
calm down a little bit. But there's nothing to say that for the next 6 or 7 years in the game of baseball, the Dodgers at least won't enter the season the best team in baseball.
The Dodgers are perfectly positioned because of the resources that they have and because of the talent that they have to turn championship into championships. And that is great to see.
Yes.
That means that every single penny that was spent during this offseason, 1,000% worth it, because it put this team in a position that they were able to win a championship. So now, as we will eventually move forward, and I think I'll probably be doing a show later this week talking a little bit about moving forward a little bit, because we will be entering offseason and decisions are going to have to be made about how do we turn this from championship into championships, and how do we continue to have the sustained success for this Dodgers team while maximizing on the prime of Shohei Ohtani, of Mookie Betts, and while FreddieFreeman is still playing some really solid baseball. That is going to be the next question for this Dodgers team. It feels so good that they were able to take advantage while they were in their prime. Because if the Dodgers fell short, if they fell short the first couple of seasons of Shohei Ohtani's contract, the pressure keeps mounting. The pressure keeps mounting, which makes that series against the Padres so huge. Is because that pressure would have mounted so much that they weren't able to get over that hurdle. And sometimes you have to get over that hurdle.
And look who you're adding next year. Pitching wise, you might add Soto. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, there is.
Ohtani's going to pitch.
100 mile an hour, Ohtani. Yeah,
we will get into different discussion as far as who the Dodgers could potentially.
The Dodgers
add.
are only going to get better from here. This is going to be the worst team that they're going to put on the field for the next 5 years, probably.
If they play their cards right, and if they utilize the resources and get some players developed, they have a chance to be something really special. And especially if they're able to keep their guys healthy. This was not a healthy, especially Dodgers pitching staff going into the playoffs, and they still found a way to win this World Series. That is special. This team is gritty. They're going to have to continue this grittiness, but for now,
hunger. But don't lose your hunger.
Yes, and that is the real test in sports, is how do you maintain that hunger after you have already achieved the mountaintop. That is going to be the question, but I'd rather that be the question than, hey, are the Dodgers going to win a World Series? The answer to that is a resounding yes, because the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Hey, Coach, I'm going to go there. Whenever I call somebody a little fart, man, that means that they got my ultimate respect, okay?
Me? Oh, okay, go.
I want to talk about Alex Vesia, man. Okay. That dude's been getting shit on for the last year and a half by Dodgers fans, okay? And he has done nothing but been maybe the best left-handed relief pitcher in all of the game of baseball. His outing tonight was exactly like what this game was, what this whole season has been. It's like, what the hell? Okay, good. What the hell? Okay, good. What the hell? Okay, good. Well, I have no idea what's going to – oh, hell yeah, he got through it. It's like it was that roller coaster, right? That dude came through every damn time for this team.
In fact, I'll interject something really quick with that. I think it was even on this show, if you go back to the shows back in February or March, and we were joking about the season, especially when we were talking about the Dodgers potentially needing a left-handed relief option.
High leverage.
High leverage relief option left-handed. We were making jokes on the show from some comments that are on there, like Dave Roberts is going to put Alex Vesia in a high leverage situation. Like, well, that's what my gut told me. Alex Vesia went out there and proved
I will say I have defended him all the way going back to last July, as you all as my witness.
Alex Vesia has proven just about everybody wrong with what he's been able to do.
Not me.
Coach,
I've been defending his ass.
Coach, go ahead and take it over.
I just said, when I sat there watching him tonight, I was thinking about Case, because he has been defending him all this time. And we love Alex. We love all the Dodgers. We definitely love him. I'm sitting there going, well, this ain't very damn pretty. But he finished the job. That's the thing. It's just the whole damn game wasn't pretty. Hell, we're getting no hit for what? I'm sitting there going, well, we're probably going to lose 5-0 and have a perfect game thrown against our ass. Kind of the way it looked, and next thing you know, it kind of comes up. Then, but it's kind of like you said, it's kind of way this whole game. And if you go back the whole season, yes, I mean, I know. Oh, what the hell are you talking about? You got the biggest payroll, well, second biggest, but you won 98 games. It's just the way the season went. I mean, he wasn't sharp tonight, but he got the damn job done. I mean, and that's what he's done all year. That's what he's done in the playoffs, especially. But the entire team, they've had to come back. Otani gets the big headlines, and like I said, I love the guy. We all do. I love him forever. And hopefully, he'll bring a 102-mile-an-hour fastball next year along with his other
Absolutely,
stuff.
Absolutely. Hey, Austin, we have another super chat at $20. Says, "Love all you do. Thank you. This has been absolutely incredible." What are your final thoughts before we get out of here, Austin?
What can you say? This is the Dodgers. The Dodgers are World Series champions. I'm grateful for that. You guys are amazing. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this organization. I'm grateful for the game of baseball to provide these types of moments. These moments do not come around often at all. And I think there's this expectation that the Dodgers are going to be in the World Series every single year and that they're going to be competing for World Series every single year. The reality is, and especially if you talk to other fans of other organizations, this does not come around often at all. Every single second of this, absorb it. Be grateful for this. This is special. This is a organization that has fought for it. This is an organization that has battled through adversity. And every single second that you get to celebrate with the parade that's going to be happening on Friday, go out there and celebrate with this team. Go out there and remember the moments that you have. Remember where you were when you watched the Dodgers win their 8th World Series championship in their club history. This is special. I'm so grateful for this, to be able to follow this organization. Dodgers were able to do that. They're World Series champions in 2024. Nothing is going to take that away from this Dodgers team. Absolutely special. Cherish this moment, absorb each one of these, and continue to tune in to Dodgers Daily. We're so grateful for you guys.
We absolutely are. Hey, we have another super chat. Jason Soretti, $20. You guys, you Dodgers dogs, man. You guys are the absolute best. I am so humbled with this support, guys. I am so humbled by our Dodgers dogs. It's I don't even know what to say, man. I'm so humbled by this. Coach?
Case, I've told you this before. I mean, you and Austin, you guys are put this together. I'm just a guy who tries to figure out how to get on my computer or my phone and get on the damn air here, because you guys do all the work. You do all the heavy lifting on this thing. It's great. Our Dodger Dogs fans are the best. They're knowledgeable. Best. They get pissed off when they're supposed to be pissed, but they're not grabbing it out of a guy's glove during a ball game and grabbing him by the damn arm like some fans do.
Yeah.
Anyway, but our fans are great. You guys do a great job of setting this thing up. The Dodgers, what they accomplished, it is not easy. The Yankees I didn't realize, hadn't been there since 2008. The Dodgers had been there several times, had their hearts broken as far as the World Series, but it's hard. Good Lord, even with the most talented team in the major leagues, which the Dodgers had, arguably, there wasn't anything easy about anything they accomplished. That's why we said when it first started, if it's worth getting, it's going to be hard. It's nothing going to be easy here, and that's why it's so good. And they could make a run, but next year won't be easy. And yeah, like you said, we'll talk later about who they may pick up in the offseason, who may not be here, and that sort of thing. Just relish right now what this team has accomplished, what we talked about from spring training on, the signings and earlier. I got the feeling. I'll just say this. I got the feeling. I know Joe Davis is one of our guys, but I got tired of these damn guys on TV. It was almost like they never. It's almost like they're sitting there going, the Dodgers spent all this money. They don't like I used to hate the Yankees back in the day because they spent all the money and they won. It pissed me off because they beat my team. I almost got the feeling. I know Joe's one of us, and I'm not going to go there with him.
He flexed a couple times tonight.
Yes, he did. But it's almost like, hey, the Yankees got to do it. Hey, that home run yesterday, that home run would have been good any ballpark, but well, kiss my ass. It's still a home run, We're not going to play here both teams hit the same field. But anyway,
absolutely.
I'll shut the hell up on that. But great accomplishment from the top of the organization on down. You guys do a great job of this. I just try to find a way to get on here and not
You're
screw
too humble.
things up.
You're way too humble.
And I pull my you heard, of course, you heard Rex the other day, my brother who got rid of his Southern Oklahoma drawl, and he's a radio guy now. I still sound like the Hicks from Randlett, Oklahoma, which I am, but I
why
love
we love
baseball,
you.
love the Dodgers, love you guys, love doing what we're doing, love our Dodger Dog fans. All you guys are on here listening and moving forward. We ain't going anywhere, you know.
Nope.
We're already we'll celebrate here for a few days, and then we'll start thinking about next year. The old hot stove league will be here before you know it. So. Love you guys, love the Dodgers, and congratulations to everybody in the organization.
Guys, hang with me for a minute. Dylan Ashaka is the Double-A hitting coach. I didn't say his name earlier. I wanted to get his name out there, too.
Yep.
With all the people need to congratulate. Having said that, I want you to hear these names, too. Bob Student 10, Gregory, Nick Morgan, Jonathan Voitko, Terlingi Waka, Cole, Brian Travaglia, Jay, who's just one of our most awesome Dodgers dogs out there, Ryan R. I mentioned Nick Morgan earlier, Mr. Classic, who is just absolutely awesome. O'Donnell Boy, Awakes, Cole. Cole is absolutely awesome. Kerry Brubaker, as we move down the line, Olav Minerva. Yeah, there you go. I like that. Colossal Jaguar. And let's see. I'm going to get all these names out here, guys. Norm Lee, who is one of our absolute best participants here. Beery is on with us tonight again. Want to make sure, and Steve Stell comes on quite a bit and always has A-team comments. No doubt about that. Anton Smith, we mentioned Norm Lee. I want to mention him again because he is absolutely awesome. And then I want to mention Jay one more time. And then Roy Song, who just continued to show support with his unbelievable financial support on the Super Chats. Jason Soretti again with a $50 Super Chat. Roy Song with a $19.99. Roy Song with a second $19.99. And Scarecrow had a $50 Super Chat. And then we finished that up with Cyrus with a $20 Super Chat. So, again, I know that took a minute. I wanted to make sure and thank everybody by name because this has been amazing. The season is over. Our season coverage is over. That means starting Monday or maybe the end of this week. Hey, here's another one from Mike, our wonderful moderator, Mike, 2024 World Series champions. That means now we can focus back on the minor league stuff and we can get into that. But for now, the Dodgers are World Series champions, and I can't say that enough. So, hey, for the last time for 2024, for this season, it's a great day to be a Dodger.